My name is Welking. On this video, I'm gonna connect two wires, and I'll be using a butt connector to connect the two wires together. There's something you should know about the wires in the connector. These are 18 gauge wire. The butt connector is 22 to 18 gauge. So this means the butt connector could be used on either 22 gauge wire or 18 gauge wire. And since these are 18 gauge wire, then this butt connector could be used on these two wire. The reason you want the gauge of the connector to match the gauge of the wire, the reason is because there's actually two reasons I could think of. First, if the wire is too big, then the wire is not going to fit into the connector. But if the wire is too small, then when you crimp the connector, you probably won't be able to get a good crimp, and then if the wire is too small, it might fall out. Those are the only two reasons what I could think of why you gotta make sure your gauge of your connector matches the gauge of the wire. I'm gonna strip this wire, and I'll be using this. After you strip the wire, after you strip the plastic part out, you wanna twist the wire. If you don't got a tool like this right here, you could use something like this. I'm gonna strip the other wire. And then once the plastic is out, or rubber, whatever this black part is out, you twist the wire again. So I'm gonna connect these two wires right here. Here's the butt connector. I'm gonna put one wire into one end of the butt connector. Okay, it looks like the wire is too long. So I'm gonna cut a piece out. I'm gonna use this to cut it out. But there's a trash next to me, so I'm gonna cut the wire and throw it in the trash. I'm gonna cut the other wire to make it a little bit shorter. The copper part right here. And now I'm gonna put the copper wire inside this looks like it's copper, so I'm gonna say it's a copper wire. I'm gonna put it in one end of the butt connector. This is a crimping tools. This is probably like one of the cheapest one you could get. But I like to use these bar put in here, because this handle is too skinny. It hurt your hand when you squeeze it hard. You don't want to crimp at the very edge, the very end of the butt connector. You want to crimp about close. You don't want to crimp the middle, but about right here. And then on the other side, just do the same thing. Put the wire inside the other end of the opposite end of the butt connector, and then you crimp it again. Actually, this time I'm not gonna use this. If you don't want to use this cheap crimpy tools, you could use a ratcheting crimper. This one's a little more expensive than this one. Put the wire in and then crimp it. Butt connector are easier. They're easy to use and it's faster. It's more convenient. I hope you are able to see it clear when I connect the wire together. Right now it's late at night. It's almost 12 a.m. so the lighting's not very good.